In this episode of the Turf Toe Show, we talk about the NFL free agency. We talk about like how Sam Bradford managed to get paid, and we also talk about what else did we talk about? Doesn't matter. You gotta stay tuned to find out.
That's right.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Turf Toe Show, presented by TurfToeShow.com.
Dope.
It's gonna be a good episode here.
Yes.
This is where I complain about the fact that I lost the genetic lottery, and if I was like 6'5", possibly ran a 4.5, I can get a 4-year deal with the 49ers right now because they're signing everybody. Everybody's going to the 49ers.
All you gotta do is play 5 games.
That's all you have to do. That's all you do. But my name is Mike Floyd, and I'm pretty much going to complain this entire episode. Just letting you guys know ahead of time.
My name's Hurtin.
Like Jalen Hurts?
Yes, like Jalen Hurts.
There you go.
Who's going to be Jalen's second string Hurts. Or Jalen plays when Tagovailoa gets hurt. And then he'll play. So, well, I'm hurting. My heart hurts. I'll tell you that much. Because Jordy's gone.
Jordy's gone. He ain't coming home ever again.
He's going to the United States team of white wide receivers, which is the Patriots.
I mean, they have the dude from the Colts.
No, they got Brandon Cooks.
Oh, from the Saints, right? Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, they got
Brandon Concussion.
Yeah, I think he's still on the field somewhere.
Well, who's the guy they picked up from the... They picked up a guy from the Colts, too, didn't they?
Did they pick him up?
No, Moncrief goes to Jackson.
No, I was talking about last year. It was a guy they got... Because they traded him for our boy Brisket.
Oh.
He obviously wasn't affected.
Yeah. Usually if he does something for the Patriots, you know about it.
Right.
So,
but, yeah, I'm Stephen Harris. I'm going to report on the real news of the weekend. That was Tiger Woods tying for second at the Valspar Championship. His best finish in 2013. Man's coming back.
Man's not hot, though.
Oh, he's hot.
He's coming back, really?
Hot. Oh,
so he's winning the Masters now.
Oh, he's got at least one more. He's going to win the Masters.
But does he know the way?
He knows the way.
It didn't take that long before he started this. We want to have a successful show today, guys.
Oh, it's going to be a good
Jesus Christ. Anyways.
Now we got golf out of the way.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, one more thing. If you're not paying attention to the Western Conference right now in the NBA, you might want to start looking at that.
Yeah, the Nuggets are out of it. They lost to the Lakers last night, so.
Pay attention to the Pelicans, the Trailblazers, and the Jazz. I'm just throwing it out there.
Just Jags?
The Jazz.
The Jazz
Oh,
are
the
what,
Jags.
the
Man, hell no.
I'm telling you.
You know what?
They're gonna make somebody mad.
In a 5-7 game playoff?
Spider Mitchell's coming for it. Donovan Mitchell's coming for that ass. Let's go.
The Pelicans
too intelligent for this.
The Pelicans are just riding the back of Anthony Davis, right? That's all. I mean, that's all they got.
That's all they can do.
Once he goes in a slump, because my man's got hurt.
Yeah, he's gonna.
No, they replaced his knees with titanium, so he's not going down now. Anthony Davis is going to be the...
I miss you, Jacob.
All right, so to the real talk, though, the reason why we're all here today is the NFL free agency kicked off today, Wednesday. What? I wasn't throwing shade right there.
We're all here today.
Wait, what? Oh, I didn't realize I did that.
Happy to be back, guys. I'm happy to be back. I missed you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we're here to talk about free agency. It's been... Even before agency started, I'd say the Browns really started and kicked everything off.
Yeah, they did.
With all the trades. I mean, they started... The first breaking news was them trading two of their picks for Jarvis Landry, bringing him in as a receiver.
Okay.
Then who did they get after that? They
got Hyde. No, I'm sorry. They got
all on that same day that they got McKinnon.
No, McKinnon went to the Niners.
Oh yeah, so everybody's on the Niners now. It's a shitty Niners.
Well, everyone started going.
It's gonna be the Browns versus the Niners in the Super Bowl. I mean, I can dig it.
You know what? This is why. You know what? I can't with him.
So they traded two draft picks for Jarvis Landry. Then they picked up Tyrod Taylor, also through a trade. Then
I think I got the picture while you're trying to figure it out.
Yeah, they picked up another one. They started everything off going through that. And then we hit free agency, and things
took off from there.
Things took off from there. The biggest news that came in at midnight, literally the day before free agency was supposed to start, was Case Keenum saying he was going to intend to sign with the Broncos.
Is that the biggest news, or is that the kind of like news?
That was the first news.
Because I feel like that was the easiest cop-out for John Elway.
Really?
The reason I say this is because he's had a hard time drafting quarterbacks right now.
True.
Can you all agree on that?
I'll agree with that.
Okay, so he got, I won't say lucky, but Peyton Manning fell into a good spot for him because the Colts are just a bunch of idiots. Sorry, Colts fans, but Jim Irsay's a moron. Yeah. He managed to pick up Peyton, and then Brock Osweiler was a nice little stopgap. So instead of placing hedging a bet on one of these quarterbacks, because they have the number 3 pick?
The number 5 pick.
Number 5 pick in the draft right now. So instead of hedging their bets on one of these quarterbacks that are coming out now, and just throw them out to the fire, you get Case Keenum, who took a team to the NFC Championship game, who wasn't bad last year. Who wasn't bad. I mean, he had a bunch of weapons around him, but they weren't bad. So by getting him, you could be like, look, I went and got somebody who's a decent player this time. I didn't get a Brock Osweiler.
Right.
I didn't get a Trevor Siemian. I didn't get a Paxton Lynch. This guy has proven he's gone to a conference championship game. The rest of these guys are bums.
Right. Yeah, he's proven he's got some experience. He's proven he's got some talent. I mean, his stats for last year, really, these are probably the only stats that matter for his entire career since 2013. I mean, he played the most games he's played.
Wait, how long has he been in?
He's played since 2013.
I didn't realize he's been in that long.
Yeah, drafted by the Texans since 2013. So 2013, 8 games with the Texans. Next year, went to the Rams, no games. Next year, back to the Texans, 2 games. Went back to the Rams. He was in a weird shuffle there for a little bit.
That was Jeff Fisher years, though.
Last year, still with the Rams, 10 games. The year 2016, 10 games with the Rams. And then 2017, 15 games and a couple playoff appearances. 67.6 completion percentage with 32.1 yards per attempt for 3,547 yards over the year. 22 touchdowns, 7 interceptions. It's not a bad stat line, but like you said, he did have Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, Kyle Rudolph. Defensive side, he had Xavier Rhodes. They had pretty good corners, a pretty stout defensive line, and a pretty good offensive line that also allowed Jerick McKinnon and why am I drawing a blank on their other running back?
Oh, you're talking about Big Dog.
Well, they had Jerick McKinnon. They also had Dalvin Cook, who went down earlier in the year.
No, you're talking about the guy, the muscle. The muscle, the big guy.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank as well.
Yeah, I can't. I can see his face, but I can't remember his name.
I can see everything.
But
wow,
that threw me off. The fact that we can't remember doesn't diminish the fact that
he's a beast.
He had weapons. He had weapons around him. My thought process before free agency even started, being a Broncos fan, I didn't want them to go after Keenum. I thought that the main path would be for Cousins, but looking at Cousins' contract now, that was going to be way too much money guaranteed. What was it, $84 million over 3 years guaranteed? There's not many contracts in the NFL that get done like that.
There are no other contracts that got done like that. He has the first guaranteed contract like that.
Yeah, the Broncos definitely weren't going to do a contract like that. But Case Keenum's contract right now, it's 2 years, $36 million.
And you know why I like that contract? I hate it's because all the reports are saying they're going after Baker Mayfield. Mm-hmm. By doing that, you let him sit for 2 years.
Exactly.
And it allows them to actually work on this guy and actually get him ready instead of just throwing him out there.
See, and that brings me right to my next point. I still think they're going to draft a quarterback. I don't think they're going to move up or down. I think they're going to keep that 5th pick, draft a quarterback. The Broncos have, I want to say, 6 or 7 picks total in the draft. I think 2 in the 5th round or something like that. But yeah, I don't think they're going to waste that 5th pick. They're going to get a quarterback. That's how I see it.
You think they'll take Baker with the 5th, though? I think
if he's there.
I think he'll drop lower than that. They might trade up to get him with another pick, but I think he'll drop past the 5th.
Well, if he's there at the 5th and they think he's going to drop, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they pick up somebody else if they think he's going to go down to the 2nd round.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be a pretty far drop, though.
You think that I was thinking about Denver. Denver had that Tebow miracle season, but Denver's not a team that deals well with a mobile quarterback.
But that was Josh McDaniels years though.
I don't think.
Well, the miracle season was John Fox.
I think they need a pocket guy. I feel like this league, that whole I mean, Aaron Rodgers, yeah, he can scramble, but if you leave him, he scrambles because you can't leave him in the pocket because he'll tear you to pieces.
Yeah.
If you get another, Denver's been successful with pocket guys. You can say Elway was a scrambler, but I don't agree. I don't think he was a scrambler. Personally,
he was a scrambler in the fact he did it. It wasn't part of his game, but he did it when he absolutely.
He had to scramble to beat Favre, man.
Exactly. No, that's what I mean.
And in a Super Bowl, you do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do.
I think if Rosen's there at that 5th pick, you take him. Because I think the Giants need to take him, but the Giants are going to take Barkley.
Nah, the Browns are going to take Barkley.
The Browns?
The Browns are going to take Barkley number 1.
Even though they just signed Carlos Hyde?
Hey, I'll still take Saquon Barkley. I'll have all 3 running backs back there and just rotate them.
You don't rotate somebody like that.
I will rotate the crap out of them.
With all those receivers, man.
I would rotate all the receivers, running backs, everybody play every single position.
This guy is trying to play Madden with everybody on the same team. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I think that
if you got Tyrod Taylor back, he can be a receiver.
I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. They got Tyrod Taylor as your quarterback.
You'll never know.
All these receivers for?
You'll never know the playbook. You'll never know what they're about to run. I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there.
Then you start hurting players.
Hey, it's the Browns. Does anybody really care?
Yes, because they are stacked, bro. How you had the 1st and the 4th?
Right. Just by sucking?
Yeah, but dang. You literally can, change your whole entire future and pick right. No, I think if Rosen's there, the 5th, because he could be. He very well could be. And if he is and they don't take him, they take my man Baker, which I would love to see because he hates it.
Yeah.
But I think that Rosen would be better fit, personally. I don't see why. Look at that. Hyde, they got Land. They have a ton of receivers now. You literally have 3 receivers that can start anywhere in the NFL. You got Coleman, you got Gordon, you got Land.
Right.
But then you got Tyrod Taylor as your quarterback.
But he can't screw this up now.
Yes, he can.
Well, here's why. Because he used to play for the Ravens. Never had receivers out there.
Right.
And this is coming from a Ravens fan. We never have receivers. He went to the Bills. They had, 1 receiver out there? He was literally doing everything himself. Now he's going to a team where he can actually just throw the ball.
But he can't do that.
He hasn't had a chance to do it.
And look at his running backs that he's going to have. Right now it's Carlos Hyde and Duke Johnson.
Yeah, because
then if they draft
didn't Corral go to the Giants?
Drafting Saquon, that's a waste.
I would draft him, dude.
No, why would you do that?
Because
draft Saquon and get rid of Duke.
He's the 2018 John Brown. Brown, man.
Just get rid of him. Release him, trade him, do what you gotta do.
I can't argue that. Damn it. I want to argue that so bad, but honestly, he's got the size, he's got the agility, he's just massive. You're right. He is. He is the reincarnation of Jim Brown. We're giving him too much credit because he hasn't. You can't give him Jim Brown credit off what he did at Penn State, even though it was amazing in the Big Ten, where you got to be a big dog. Because honestly, all the running backs come out the Big Ten are doing well. Le'Veon Bell, Ezekiel Elliott, soon to be Saquon.
So can't get paid.
Wisconsin.
Can't keep his hands to himself.
Damn.
Should I keep going?
Trust me. Yeah, I throw all the shades of Dallas. But I'm saying, when you put the ball in his hands, man. Hey. So. Man, I'll please, Giants draft Saquon, please.
I would love it if the Giants took Saquon Barkley. I would love it.
And sleeper alert, my bad. I'm sorry. Whoever drafts Mason Rudolph is a very, very wise man. I'm hoping the Cardinals somehow can get him in that 15th pick. Mason Rudolph is a sleeper. I don't hear anything about him. I hear about Josh Allen, all these other guys.
I don't think about it. Yeah,
but I don't hear nothing about. Yeah, you don't hear nothing about Mason Rudolph, a 4-year player at Oklahoma State, and they were balling, and he gets no respect.
That's nobody
that's
talks about it.
That's right.
I'm pointing it out because trust me, I'm like an oracle of these things.
You know who I feel like people really don't talk about either? Lamar Jackson.
They hate on him so much, and it's they're like, oh no, he's built like a wide receiver. Like the dude plays quarterback.
They're not even talking about him in the top 5.
Are y'all trying to get me started on this black quarterback stuff again?
No.
I'm just saying.
Real talk.
I'm just saying in general.
Anyway,
I'm just saying in general. Prior to the draft, everyone talked about how this guy was an amazing quarterback. He could be even number 1 pick.
He's a crazy athlete and blah blah.
And now all we hear about is Mayfield, Rosen.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't get the credit he should. Right. He didn't do well at the combine. He didn't.
I think maybe it's because he didn't go out as wide receiver like people wanted him to. He didn't try out.
That would be a great wide receiver. I don't want to see another Robert Griffin out of him, man.
If he doesn't want to, if that's not his position, why should he?
They didn't force Tebow to go out for tight end.
Right, even though everybody said he did.
And
everybody said he shouldn't. I'm sorry.
Hey, he's about to play for the Mets.
I mean, I don't play. I mean, wow. But
no. He actually, speaking of Tebow, he actually got cut from the. He would know. He got cut from the AA team that he was playing because of he had like 11 strikeouts or something like that. He couldn't play. He just went back down to the single A team that he's been.
Hey man, he has a pretty sweet gig with ESPN. I'm just saying.
He does. When Cosmo comes back, man, y'all better be ready. But no, I'm saying no. Lamar Jackson should have been a wide receiver. He should have just tested out with him. He should have just tried out. He should have just showed him what he had. He showed him his speed, but his arm is not. There's no scheme in the NFL that fits that. It's really not. He's not. Why not just play wide?
Not even the Panthers.
You see how much abuse Cam is taking?
I understand that, but I'm talking about scheme wise.
He's not built like Cam.
Yeah, the playing the Panthers.
Cam is a bigger guy.
Cam.
He just takes hits.
He takes hits. He's a.
I mean, if you get a flat jacket like Cam got, you can take a couple hits.
Yeah, he got that whole thing
That's
going on.
He needs it though.
He needs that.
He needs it. He knows he's gonna take those hits. He ain't gonna get the call for it.
He's not gonna cause either. I feel like Lamar Jackson, give him a chance, but hopefully he transitions to where he will be most useful. He's tall, he's fast. He can be a threat. You can play the Wildcat with him. You gotta respect his running, and you gotta he can still throw. He may not be that accurate, but he's not a pocket passer. But Wildcat with dual QBs.
Yeah,
that's a tough man that's a nightmare for linebackers. It is. So who knows? All I'm saying is watch out, Mason Rudolph. I'm telling you.
You know what's free agency sign that really confused me?
Who?
Sam Bradford.
Right? Yeah, that's why
I don't understand why they threw so much money at this guy. I don't get it.
They can protect him.
Okay, but
no, they really can't.
Okay, but you realize his injury this year wasn't contact related. It was the fact that his knees have been broken so many times; they just hurt.
I thought it was his shoulder.
Who knows nowadays?
I don't know. I thought it was a knee injury.
Well, okay. You guys are just
1 year, $20 million.
If I played in the NFL and watched this podcast, I feel like I couldn't do anything. I feel like I couldn't even breathe right. I'm saying, okay, Arizona.
Yeah.
Now they have a quarterback because my manager said nope. Oh, Drew Stanton, negative. So
yeah, dude, look how
Drew
they played with
super bum, mega bum. He's bum everywhere he's been.
Part of this is on the Cardinals for not thinking of a future past Carson Palmer, because that wasn't going to.
I didn't think Palmer was going to leave that early anyway, but I didn't think he was.
He should have retired after he left the Bengals.
He did.
Carson Palmer?
Yeah.
As he left the Bengals, he went to the Raiders.
No, not he sat on the couch in USC for 5 years before he
Dude, you guys are so not cool. Okay.
Did he or did he not?
Oh, still. Like, that guy has so much talent. And what were the Bengals doing when he was there? 11-5, just like Luck. But they just couldn't get past that hump because...
Bro, how do you manage to bring up Andrew Luck, the most bum-ass quarterback of all time?
Of all time, who brings in nobody team.
He is so much hype.
Who hasn't thrown a pass in over 2 years.
He's all hype.
God. Oh my God.
He's just, that's all he is. He's all hype.
You know what's funny? You know, Floyd's going to be in like 6 months. When Floyd's like, yo, how is Andrew Luck, beating everyone in fantasy every single time?
No, I'm going to be like, who drafted Andrew Luck? Because he's not even on the football field right now.
Some people just don't learn. So, all I'm saying is watch. Palmer was dope. He left abruptly due to that injury. And then David Johnson. It was just time. But Bradford, I don't know why if a quarterback leaves because of injury, you don't get the most injury-prone quarterback in the NFL there. But now you fill that hole. So now, from there, you can do the rest. They released Peterson, which I don't think was a good idea.
I think it's a good idea. He's not AP. He's just Adrian now.
You still respect him.
He's 33 years old. He's 33 years old. He can't take the hits anymore. It's starting to, when he was playing in Oklahoma, all those hits he was taking, head on him. Yeah, but now 33-year-old AP, no, he's a role player now.
I think he still wants to be that guy though,
and he can't be.
Well, and he went to another spot where he's not gonna be that guy. Once Johnson comes back from injury, he's that guy.
Yeah, he's done. Yeah. And he's talking about, I want to go play for Houston. No. It's like, I understand you from Texas and everything. No, take your ass to the house. You're done. Like you had a Hall of Fame career. Hang it up, dude. Like it's not happening.
I mean, I think he still wants to somehow try to get a ring. I mean, that'd be awesome if he did, but there's no team that's going to take him.
No. He's like Sean Alexander. I mean, dude, it's like, it's over with.
Yeah, that guy fell off quick.
He did what he was supposed to do. He was a fullback. Back in this league where they don't do fullbacks anymore.
No.
I mean, the thing with like Adrian is like, he's a straight up and down runner. Yeah. Unless you got a line that can make a nice little hole for him, it's done with. I mean, and that's not happening anymore. Because you got everybody's in the more like a Le'Veon Bell now, a little shifty, quick back.
You want that able to pass it to the flat because now the corners are bigger, the safeties are bigger, everybody's faster, linebackers are more agile. You got to jump it off because the pressure's coming to you. And
Adrian can't catch the ball anyway.
I still respect it because you gotta stack that box regardless, 33 or not. All right, go ahead, play man on 80% and watch what happens.
I'm gonna hit him right in that knee.
But I think that was also the problem. That was also the problem with the Cardinals this year. They stacked every time they played them. They stacked the box. There was no one for him to throw to.
No. And plus, it was Carson Palmer and Drew Stanton throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Drew Stanton was the one throwing. Carson Palmer was a good passer.
Oh, I love Carson Palmer. I always drafted him for the first 4 games.
Yeah.
And then I dropped him after that 5th game because I knew he was just gonna fall off. And that's how I matched the pick with Carson Wentz. I'm just throwing it out there.
We didn't believe in Wentz. That's why.
Oh, I believed in Wentz. I believed in Pennsylvania.
Do you believe in Deshaun Kaiser, sir?
I knew you.
Hell no.
I knew you were gonna. As you scroll through it, I was like, I knew he was gonna do that. He was trying to get me started.
I mean, okay, so they picked up, the Packers picked up Kaiser via trade, which, I mean, I don't know how that's gonna go because Kaiser really didn't do much with the Browns. He lost his starting job to Brock Osweiler, then Brock Osweiler lost his starting job to him again. I don't know how that works. But they also picked up Jimmy Graham as a tight end and a defensive line, Muhammad Wilkerson.
But one thing with that is, it's with Kaiser, he was in a bad situation with the Browns at the time. I mean,
True.
They have a quarterback coach in Hugh Jackson, who's the head coach. But I don't think they actually took the time to actually develop that kid for the NFL. They just threw him out there. It was just like, hey, we need to go play. So now he could technically sit behind Aaron Rodgers, and we saw the way Brett Hundley played, or Brent, or whatever the fuck his name is. We saw the way he played. Maybe Kaiser can be a little bit better than that, sitting behind Rodgers and actually learning from a great quarterback.
That's true. Hundley he played well enough to almost get them into the playoffs. He played well enough to keep them in contention. That's why.
I just know the guy likes to bow hunt. That's all I know about that guy.
Oh, Brett Hundley?
Yeah, because they showed on ESPN like 30 times.
He likes the bow hunt, but he didn't know what that was until he got there and they taught him that.
Until they got to Wisconsin.
Yes, they're like, oh, okay, so you had to shoot fish with a bow. I mean, you can just scoop it like anyone else. But whatever.
Scoop it.
What kind of fish are you doing?
Fishing, man, I put it. Man, I ain't got time for all that, bro. I'm not no.
I fish with a rod and a reel. I don't know, like, you talking about a net? Like, you just
take the net and scoop them up. Man, I ain't got time for that, man.
Hey, Haloti Ngata is intending to sign with Philadelphia.
Haloti Ngata?
Yeah.
Like
from the Lions.
Yeah.
And the Ravens fame.
That's not a bad pickup.
He's gonna be a role player. He's just gonna be like, hey, this certain package is gonna go out. He's not the same as he used to be.
No, but he's a good vet to have on the team.
All I'm saying is, as far as Kaiser, I think under that program he'll do all right. He actually has a lot of talent. It just needs to be developed. Hundley, no, get rid of him. No, you let me down, bro. No.
What are you talking about? He did what he had to do. He gave the Packers a chance to come in and at least play for a playoff spot. Have a chance to play for a playoff spot, which is why Aaron Rodgers miraculously came back in the last game and lost.
Okay, first off.
Okay.
But he put up 3 touchdowns and 350 yards against the second best defense.
But also, Tom Brady threw for the most yards ever in a playoff and Super Bowl, and they still lost to a backup. So,
okay, well
if we're talking stats.
When you don't start your best corner, that'll happen. Secondly, I guess the lights were too bright once. I guess I don't know. I really don't know. That Super Bowl, don't even start on that again. That was just ridiculous.
Malcolm Jenkins got the hell up out of here.
Like, that goes to show me that my man's Lattimore, bro, like, if Drew Brees would have lit a fire under that entire... Like, New England wouldn't even be there right now. It'd just be just a pile of just ash.
Well, they're turning into that because everybody's leaving.
Yeah.
Literally everybody's leaving the Patriots right now. I mean, yeah, Jordy Nelson might go there. I think he's going to the Raiders, honestly.
He better not go to the Raiders.
The Raiders, that'd be
him and Amari Cooper. Oh, bro.
And Crab. Well, you know what, Crab.
Crab.
Trade him, please.
No.
Actually, no. Don't trade Crabtree because he is like the leader of fantasy touchdowns when he's playing and not getting suspended or getting kicked out of games. You need to
how many times
playoffs for fantasy.
How many times actually, it's going to be an easy year for Crabtree because Aqib Talib is no longer in the AFC West.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, how many times they actually played the Niners?
He can play as many. He can wear as
well,
many.
now they're in the same state, so they might fight at the club. So you never know. He might get suspended and not even on the field, which is good. Then I won't start you. So get suspended before Sunday. But anyway,
Crabtree and Talib are gonna meet up somewhere in LA. Find it out.
All right. So before we run out of time, the one thing I was wondering about, how y'all felt about, was Richard Sherman's deal. So he negotiated his own terms, and it's like full of incentives. Like, he has to make the Pro Bowl, he gets this amount of money, all team, first team, this amount of money, ... How do y'all feel about a player who's a smart guy negotiating his own contract without, one, going to meet with other teams to see what they offer him, and two, his motivation for signing with the Niners was the fact that he gets to play against the Seahawks twice a year?
Well, I see him as that type of guy. The reason all these incentives are in there is because I see him as the type of guy that wants to push himself. That he sees himself, he's going to be able to make all those incentives. That's why they're in there. And second thing, what I understand is he did make calls to other teams. He didn't like the possible money that they were offering.
Yeah. Okay.
And the 49ers, they had enough money. They were able to give him an offer that he could start with, and then, like you said, make his own contract from there. I mean, I think he did good. I still think he's a great. I don't like him on the field because no, I can't say him on the field.
You don't like Richard Sherman?
No.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm dead serious. I can't stand him on the field. He's a good guy, but I can't stand him on the field.
Why?
Because he's cocky, man. And he has a right to be, but he's cocky. I don't like him.
He's not cocky. He's just
No,
confident.
he's not.
When you say he's the best, it's a compliment.
He's like one of the best corners in the NFL.
He is.
And he's very smart, and he plays a cover 3. You know how hard that is to do?
But he's also come back from Achilles tendon tear.
Okay.
I haven't even gotten to that point.
Yeah.
Right, so I guess you can't come back from those.
Yeah, you come back from those, but you can also rupture it again, like
You
stepping
can
on.
also have an aneurysm playing, badminton. Like, I'm just saying, like, who do you
Aneurysm, Achilles tear, which was more powerful?
I mean, it is a contact sport player. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, no.
Am I going to die suddenly?
I mean, he could slip on one of his, dreads. I mean, I'm just saying, bro. He can blow that Achilles real quick.
No, don't do Richard like that. Great choice. I like him. Like, fighting for himself and representing himself, because now the owner's got to tell him to his face, we don't want you anymore.
Honestly, I thought he should have signed with Dallas.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Why Dallas?
Because, like you just said, that cocky, machismo thing he got going on, he would fit perfect there. Perfect. Jerry Jones would be like, yes. Feed into the hype.
I can see that. I can see that.
And they need a corner out there. So they probably would have threw money at him.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. No. I would have did it.
No. I don't know. I think once he comes back from his Achilles, he'll do just fine.
Well, he has to show up to training camp to get a meal.
Yeah. Well, how hard is that?
I mean, if the doctor says you're not ready to go for training camp, then I go let him go to OTAs and
you can do a walk-around.
knock down the ball with the crutch.
Whatever. No, he'll be all right. 49ers are stacking it up.
Oops, my bad.
They are.
But they're stacking it up, and they got the coach for it. They got the offensive coach for it. The defense, I don't know. All I know is that nobody mentioned Sammy Watkins to the most stacked
Sammy Watkins
offense.
is not that good of a player to me.
You know what's so funny to me? I was listening to the Will Kane show. I wish I wanted to call in so bad, but I was trying to get some passport information fixed. That's why I couldn't call in. Trust me, they're trying to play me. Anyway, he was saying how Des Bryant, Dallas looked at Sammy Watkins, and like people were saying, oh, they're gonna have Dez on one side, Sammy on the other. No, they're trying to push out Dez or make Dez take less money. Yeah, so I'm thinking to myself, all right, Sammy Watkins, Dez Bryant. Will Kane was saying Dez Bryant's worst year was Sammy Watkins' best year. Like, it was a little better than Sammy Watkins' best year he ever had. And I'm like, well, he's been with, Buffalo, bro. Really? Who would ever have that? You can double him all day. All you have is Charles Clay, and that was it. But when he went to LA, he didn't have the chemistry with Goff. Goff doesn't have a deep ball like that. He does not. He's a slant. He's under the middle, pick you apart, and then take you from there. But Patrick Mahomes has an arm. I don't think he'll be able to read coverages, personally.
No.
They never can when they come out.
No.
Especially when you come out of Houston. You ain't seen no real NFL coverages. Really. Like, Winston came out of Florida State and still can't read coverages 4 years later. So, come on now. Like,
I don't think Winston can read at all.
Yeah, he better be. Yeah. He only knows crabs.
It's like, I just eat W's.
I eat W's and throw picks. Hey,
They poke people in the ear.
Yeah, any stuff. Anyway, with that, you got Tyreek Hill, you got Kareem Hunt, you got Travis Kelce, now you got Sammy Watkins. Like, there is no reason. But then you get rid of Peters, your best corner. So now your defense is vulnerable as all get out.
Yeah.
But now you got to rely more on your offense with a quarterback who really is unproven. Mm-hmm. He's got a deep ball, yeah. So Watkins is definitely a deep ball threat. They say he wasn't really double covered. Safeties didn't respect him, which is funny because he can outrun you. That's what he does. So I don't know. I mean, you got Tyreek Hill on one side, and then you got Sammy Watkins on the other. So that's a safety nightmare.
But he's gonna have a migraine and he's done for.
I mean, catch the ball, go down.
Or his foot injury's gonna flare up.
Man, oh my gosh.
So before we wrap this up, I have a PSA for you guys. If you're gonna be in a hotel room surrounded by pizza boxes and holding, a brown object in your hand and possibly have an Instagram model next to you chopping up what looks like Parmesan cheese with a credit card, don't videotape yourself. Especially when you're, trying to become the highest paid, receiver or highest paid player of all time. Just don't be stupid.
Yeah, get better friends, bro.
Like, for real. Like, your friends just screw you over.
Friends
like,
suck.
God.
You're too good, man.
OBJ doesn't deserve that much money anyway.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, make that like his own slogan.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you saw the pause that just happened.
What? You gotta back that up. When we
I understand trolling.
Negative.
I understand trolling, but you gotta explain yourself real quick.
He's a crybaby.
And so wasn't Michael Irvin, wasn't
okay.
Primetime, wasn't Terrell Owens?
Yeah.
What
Chris
stats?
Carter?
What are his stats?
I don't have time to bring it up, but he's like the
what makes him deserving?
Did you see what happened when he went down to the Giants? What happened?
What happened?
They fell apart. That goes to show you, no, negative. That was the best thing that could happen. That's why he's going to get that money. They're going to pay it, and they're going to deal with him because, one, as soon as he went down, the Giants fell apart. You keep him there, and he's a threat to everyone.
Wait.
Everyone. He's a diva, yes, but you know what?
Did the Giants fall apart because he went down or because Eli Manning was not that good this year?
No, because he wasn't there. He had... Oh, because once Odell went down...
Okay, once Odell went down, he loaded the box. Now what?
That trust Brandon Marshall. Like, really?
Brandon Marshall went down too.
Yeah,
right. In the same game.
Okay, my thing is this, man. When you don't have a deep threat receiver or a receiver that can beat you anywhere, you don't respect him. They double him, and he is literally right under Antonio Brown, right there. He's right there, man. He's right there. You have to double him, and he still beats you.
Antonio Brown's better.
He's a three-time Pro Bowler, second-team All-Pro, AP NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He has the most receiving yards in the season for a rookie.
They fell off from him.
Most receptions in the season by a rookie. Most receptions in the game by a rookie wide receiver. Most receptions in a game. Most games with 100+ receiving.
He's trolling us.
He's
trolling us.
And fastest to reach 250 career receptions. Fastest to reach 200 career. The fastest ever to do everything. Like,
yeah, well, I mean, what do you...
Most consecutive games with 130+ receiving yards, 1+ touchdown. Tied with Calvin Johnson.
With an aging quarterback.
Tied with Megatron.
And he's nowhere near the same size as him. His routes are perfect. His hands are great.
And he's the best dancer on the field. Like, what else do you want?
He has the all-time greatest catch ever.
If he...
Name a catch else better.
As a rookie.
I dare you to name a catch else better.
As a rookie.
If the stats say he's that good...
The numbers don't lie, bro.
Okay, if the numbers don't lie...
Men lie, women lie.
Why is no one watching out for this dude? Why are they letting him do this stupid shit?
Did you not see what Chris Carter was doing? Chris Carter was mad.
Okay, but that's after the fact.
But here's another thing. He's also a grown-ass man, and you can't tell grown-ass men what to do.
True, but when Des Bryant was having his problems...
And we roasted him.
And they put somebody on him to watch him. To make sure he didn't get in trouble.
He need to. Des is hood. Odell's not hood. Des will mess around and go to jail. Odell just be hanging out with.
It's a party boy. I mean,
he's a party boy. He is. That's how he been.
I think now that this could possibly threaten his money, I think now it's like, oh, like this is real.
Now it gets more serious when the pockets start getting hurt.
Yeah, that's what they have to do. They got to start hitting his pockets. So I think if the NFL, like, look, if you keep messing around, we're gonna sit you down because Goodell's good for that.
Mm-hmm.
He'll sit you down for nothing.
He don't. Yes.
Especially make the league look bad, bruh.
But Odell's a Cowboy killer. So
could you imagine this would happen during the season though?
Yeah, it would have been a different story.
Bruh.
This would have been bigger than going on that.
I think he knows better.
If he wasn't in a drug program before, he's in one now.
He knows better. They gonna give him 6 weeks on the drug program. He wouldn't even use. They gonna test his blood. They probably already test his blood. He's fine. Yeah, he's fine. I don't think he uses drugs. He just hangs with.
I'm telling you, it was Parmesan cheese, and it was a pizza crust in his hand, even though the pizza boxes weren't open. But that's gonna be it for this episode of Turf Toe Show. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. We'd like to thank all the new followers that we got the past couple days. Appreciate it.
We love you.
Appreciate the listens that we get.
Yep.
Even though I just do this to talk trash.
Please argue with this man. Please roast him in the comments.
I mean, if you're gonna try to come at me, you better have your stuff together, man. I mean, I'm gonna pull a stat out of nowhere, like just saying.
Please come at him.
Just saying,
I'll
like,
back you. I don't care what it is.
Like Vince Lombardi was the worst coach of all time. So until next time, guys.
What the hell I'm talking about, man?